Our hands once were idle.
Now through them does he speak.
If you've got any gripes, check in at Morgan. Second counselor around the sword.
Now through him do we see.
Our hands once were idle.
You won't leave here alive. That's the last of them.
Now through him do we see.
The entire island isn't covered in ash, you know. Why? Never seen a Redoran god before? If it wasn't for the bulwark, we'd be digging our houses out underneath the ash.
I work for Mogrul. You got a problem, you talk to him. Mogrul doesn't lend coin to outlanders. Look somewhere else.
Your visit here would be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Redoran Guard.
Welcome to the retching niche, Outlander. What can I get you? I heard crazy old Cressius has been sneaking in the Raven Rock mine again. At his age, he's going to get himself killed in there. The finest sujamma to cross your lips, friend. My own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujamma. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready. Yeah, I suppose they might. Oh well. Watch yourself out there. Looks like an ash storm might be brewing.
Move along, Outlander.
Huh?
Are you here to pray? Or perhaps pay your respects at our ancestral tomb? Sounds like something from a dream, and yet it might be more strange. I remember a temple on Solstheim, and working to build something. It was not a pleasant dream. The reclamations are the true tribunal, the Daedra that consecrate the Dunmer people, Azura, Methala, and Boethia. We call them the true tribunal because they have reclaimed their place in our hearts from the false tribunal that came before. Sotha Sil, Amalexia, and Vivek represent what was, beings who won the Dunmer people's hearts with their actions, but blinded them just the same. They were aberrations, false prophets. They used their status as heroes to shield the true tribunal from our minds. But now that they've been destroyed, the light can finally shine upon the House of Reclamations. They're where we inter our dead. They are sacred places, meant to honor their passing. Sadly, we've been unable to use the ancestral tomb beneath the temple as of late, and have resorted to other locations to scatter the remains. Those foul vermin, the abominations we call ash spawn, have risen from the ashes of our own ancestors. They're befouling the memories of our forefathers by defiling their remains. Thank you, Wanderer. That would be most kind. Here, this key should open the door to the tomb. The Dunmer race doesn't bury their dead, or leave them to rot inside a stone sarcophagus. When a Dunmer passes, his body is given to fire, so he might return to the ash from whence he came. The Dunmer don't believe that death is the end. We believe that it's the beginning. Be cautious, friend. The ash spawn are soulless beings with no regard for God.
You can't hide from me. Over here!
Get out.
Yeah? Can't say I'd mind heading out of here. I still need to get paid, of course. Right then. Let's be off.
Captain Gallen does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Ow!
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
So that's your plan, huh? Even if you could survive, by the time you got inside, whatever documents they had would be long gone. We're there for information, remember? Trust me, I've been doing this for a long time. My way is better. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties. That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards. Sounds good. Be careful.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell. Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Mm-hmm. Whatever you need. I use here if it's simple and strong. I can forge it. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. Aye. Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing.
You really think I can be a blacksmith someday, Papa? As good as the Orlin Greymane? Or maybe even as good as you?
Oh, I know it. You keep working hard like you've been doing, and you can be the greatest blacksmith Skyrim has ever seen.
Thanks, Papa.
Whatever you need.
Think I can be a blacksmith someday, Papa? As good as the Orlin Greymane? Or maybe even as good as you?
Oh, I know it. Keep working hard like you've been doing, and you can be the greatest blacksmith Skyrim has ever seen.
Say, Papa.
You looking for a new blade? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Aye.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here. You'll end up like Roth.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed
traitor!
Your uncle is scum. You betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
They're all hard, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Thorin. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar!
Story. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient...
Somebody focus! Watch what you're doing!
This should be good.
Like a bite of a flea. I'll try and make this quick.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us! Traitor! Betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
They're all hard.
I've got your back.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Thorin. By opening
Let's
that
get going,
gate for
then.
Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar!
Story. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were!
He died well.
More.
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have... Mind yourself in my city, friend. This here... You stay out of trouble now. The Castle Dower dungeon can break even the strongest will.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
Hmm? Yes? 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 Need something? Yes? Out with it.
shouldn't have been like this.
Good morning. Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Everything's all right? They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Takes a fair bit of strength to carry a greatsword like that. But can you use it?
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that.
I've got your back.
You
Lead
can't
on.
go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like... that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least. Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Ellenman's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Of course not. Purely a formality. Now I need to see your invitation. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation.
Guests are advised to remain inside.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Have you? All good, I trust. But you have me at a disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing about you. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
Gossip lately? It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine.
I did hear something rather
Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
What does a fellow
soon,
need to do to get a drink around
Some say the ship suffered damage.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, sir. Here you go,
Captain
sir.
Safia
Colovian
joined the
brandy.
repairs. Of course, she would never admit such a thing. Captain Safia
I'm
was
sorry,
far too
but I think you've had
proud
enough for the moment. All right, then.
It is not eyes that reveal another's true nature.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm on duty.
The degeneracy of the Empire is on display here in this room.
Yes, what do you need? Till next time. Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Are you enjoying the party?
I suppose so, yes.
Splendid. Call if you have need of me.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, serving girl! What's your name, dear?
Rayla, sir.
What can I get for you, sir? We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment.
I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
What can I get for you, sir?
Maybe later.
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that.
Yes, sir.
I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later. I can hardly wait.
I couldn't agree more. By the way, have you heard any interesting rumors
I'm sorry,
lately?
sir. I'm on duty.
I did hear that the Argonians have been banned from living inside the walls of Wyndham. They're only allowed on the city docks now. Most of them sleep together in one building.
At least
and there's
Ulfric's
four
men are willing to fight for their principles, barbaric as they may be.
Is the food and drink to your liking?
There is peace
Very
now,
much so.
and that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs.
Hear you say so.
But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms. And the next storm, I think,
I hope
will be
they'll
far
serve
deadlier
roast
than the
venison and
last.
Bittergreen sauce that we had at the last party. That was delicious.
I lead the Justiciars. We are charged with enforcing the ban on Talos worship.
Well, I did see
Nords can be
something
quite
interesting
stubborn.
not long ago.
They're slow to change their ways, and we find
Several
more
sheep
heretics
camped
every
outside
day.
the walls of Whiterun.
But mark
Seems
me
they've been
well.
traveling around the whole of
I will
Skyrim
purge the
peddling their
heresy
wares.
from this land as surely as the flame burns the flesh
Doing
from the
something
bone.
like that with dragons on the loose and a war going on.
There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Tholmor.
It is not eyes that reveal another's true nature. It is the heart. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing. There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can. May wisdom light your path.
What can I get? I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment.
Travel has become dangerous of late.
Until next time.
I'll not argue that. Heard any interesting gossip lately?
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim. To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. Well, I did see something interesting not long ago.
Did you see that serving girl?
Seems they've been
I hear
traveling
elf
around the
women
whole
are
Skyrim.
insatiable.
You've got to admire their courage, doing something like that with
Really?
dragons on the loose.
Yes,
in
maybe
war.
that would be just the thing. She seemed to be playing hard to get when I spoke to her earlier. Go on. See what she says.
Complaints.
Now you've gone and gotten my hopes up again.
Call if you have need. Are you enjoying the party?
Everything is splendid, thank you.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it.
Have you talked to Braylus yet?
What can I get for you?
I'm not a patient man, you know.
Erica, right? He was talking to me earlier. I could tell what he was after. I hate working these parties. Some of the guests are nice, but there's always a few like Erica. Please tell him to leave me alone, politely. I'm sure you'll have better luck getting through to him than I would. Good day.
Have you talked to Braylus yet? I'm not a patient man, you know. Ha! I knew it. No woman yet born has been able to resist my charms for long. Thank you, my friend. I owe you one.
What? I'm sorry, sir, but you must have misunderstood. I'm not permitted to leave the party.
Oh, I don't think so. I think I understand perfectly. Don't worry, my dear. I will make any necessary excuses to your employer.
No, I'm sorry, but I can't go anywhere with you. I won't. Please, I must get back to my duties.
Don't you dare walk away from me, you slut! Do you know who I am?
Please, sir, leave me alone.
Now you're going to be sorry you crossed me.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
This servant girl has been throwing herself at me in a most disgusting manner.
Is that so, Erica? And you with such delicate sensitivities. It must have been merciful.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Take her downstairs.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
that little unpleasantness.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes?
You're on your own.
Never should have come here. Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforced.
You're dead.
Pathetic!
Easily blocked!
scared him off.
But I need that money. I earned.
What was that?
I had my own experience. Guess it's all cleared. But I need that money. I earned it.
Must have scared him off. Yes? Never should have come here. Must have scared him off.
But I need that money. I earned it.
You can't hide. Must have scared him off.
But I need that money. I earned it.
Is someone there?
Is someone...
Justice! Must have scared him off. You're dead. Someone there. That's the best you can do. Do your work.
But I need that money. I earned it. Is someone
Just a scratch.
What did you tell him? Why did you do this to me? Oh, thank you. I don't understand what's happening. I can't stay here. What will I do now?
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking me the same damn questions. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
You never should have come here. I cannot best you. You win.
didn't have to help me, so thanks.
I got this for you. It's nothing big, but I hope you like it. I want you to know I appreciate your friendship.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
You just find that lying around? Must be your lucky day.
Did you learn anything useful? Did you learn anything useful? Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground. The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity. part of the cost of peace. Emperor Titus Mede saved his empire at a very high price, a price that included the Blades. The Nords didn't like the peace treaty much either. 30 years later, the Empire ends up with the Stormcloak Rebellion on its hands. No doubt exactly as the Thalmor intended. There's no simple answer to that. You want the long version or the short version? They're the rulers of the Aldmeri Dominion, what used to be the imperial provinces of Somerset Isle and Valenwood. The Thalmor take the arrogance of high elves to the extreme. They believe they are the rightful rulers of all of Tamriel. For a century or more, the Thalmor had been picking away at the empire. Valenwood was the first, then the province of Elsewhere. But even the Blades didn't see the Great War coming. We underestimated the Thalmor, and they destroyed us.
This one has something sweet for the fellow traveler, if it entices. The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
Careful with that fire. Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Sorry, the mine's dry right now. I hope you haven't arrived here looking for work in the mine. It's full of spiders, that's what's wrong with it. They almost killed Grogmar and me when they showed up. I'm worried that they'll come out of the mine looking for food soon. Then we're in even bigger trouble. Yeah, they're as useless as a fifth wheel on a wagon. Gave me some sort of line about keeping an eye out for enemy soldiers. What's the point in protecting this place if the mine's completely useless? Idiots. Tell you what, keep to your work, and I'll line your pockets with as much as I can scrape up. Moved right in and made themselves at home. Did it overnight. I'm not even sure exactly where they came from. No one's been hurt yet, and they seem. But who knows how long that will last. If we can't get back into the mine, our town is sunk. Red Belly Mine gets its name from the red mist filling the place. You get used to it after a while. Kind of smells like the hot springs out in the tundra. No idea what's causing it, though. I don't want to be responsible for sending you to your death. Be careful in the mine. Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Welcome to Riften.
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Neil. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back.
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble?
Jail. Worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just...
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
That's happened to this city in a long time.
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If I'm your guy, but it'll cost you. Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here. You aren't worth my time.
I'm really
Piss
not
off.
tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing will
Rare
happen.
trinkets, the finest oddities from Morrowind.
I've never seen
Never
the
done an
orcs
honest
upset.
day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lad? Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you.
Gems,
Besides,
potions,
you look
exotic
like your
ingredients,
pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
the fairest prices and the
And I'm
highest
busy.
quality in Skyrim.
You help me out, and I'll help you out. That's just how it is. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
From Morrowind.
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stamp. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
I have them all.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently.
Fairest prices and the
That's all
highest
you need to
quality
know.
in Skyrim.
Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Gather round, all. Gather round, all.
Oh, excuse me, my lord. I'll be...
Gather round, all.
When I'm done here, I'd be more than happy to sell you an elixir.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence. And
and it turned out to be crushed nerve root mixed with water.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Valma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking? No elves.
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that there? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
Come see me in the market if you're looking for the finest custom jewelry in all of Skyrim. Everything I've got on display, really. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Safe
How much
travels,
does it cost?
Landstrider.
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
I run the meat and produce stand at the market. Come by and see me if you want some of the... Huh?
This is just what I need right now.
He has to be lying.
Please hurry. I only have a few bottles left.
I don't know. Sounds like I should try.
The Thieves Guild used to run this city. They're nothing but braggarts and bullies, rotting to death down in the rack.
I've got your back. You lead, I'll follow. Huh?
People of Riften.
Just how long did you expect me to keep those people distracted? I had to let the whole plan fall through. Well, at least you didn't do anything stupid. Next time when you're given a job, don't wander off or take your sweet time.
Put down your
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Nothing around here has been going well lately. Nah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. Even though you fouled up the looking for, there's plenty of gold out there for the taking, if you're up to the challenge.
Use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
Look, I'll make this simple for you. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. When you make up your mind, come find me there, and we'll talk about your future.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know. Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know. Is there something I can do for you?